going on, everyone? Today I'm going to teach you how to play Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard. Def Leppard was obviously one of my favorite 80s bands growing up when I did. Let's get going.
Step inside, walk this way, you and me.
Alright, to get started, I'm in standard tuning. Nice, big, huge 80s sound, a little bit of chorus, delay, reverb, you know, typical 80s sound. The chords for this song are pretty simple. There's an E, power chord E, in two places, down here and up here. So we're just doing a power chord. There's an A, B. So then there's a F sharp power chord, a C sharp, and that's pretty much it for the whole song, pretty much. So this song opens with that killer riff the song is known for, everybody knows it, and it's pretty simple. It's really just a pentatonic riff. Starts on the 4th fret on the A string right here. I'm just going to play it up to speed and then we'll break it down. So that's basically the whole riff. He does it a second time. So let me do the whole riff for you slow. So it goes. So the riff starts off here on the 4th fret on the A string. So all we're doing is 4th on the A, 6th on the G. I'm going to skip a string. And then he goes to the 4th on the G to the 6th on the D. So that part, he's really just hitting the string without any note played, right? It's like a rake. And that second part, he's just going back to the 4th to the 6th. So. Now that part is the exact same riff, except instead of going from the 4th to the 6th, he's going to go from the 4th to the 3rd. So instead of going, we're going to go. And every one of these has strong vibrato. I'm hitting artificial harmonics in there because I just think it sounds better. Verse is actually really simple because it's literally one chord with a riff thrown onto it. So he's playing that C sharp. That's it. That's all he's doing. So all I'm doing there for that riff, playing a C sharp, we're going to grab the 6th fret on the E string, 4th fret on the A, and then right back to the 6th on the E. So. In the second verse, you start hearing this like ringing. So all I do to play that as one guitarist, you know, because obviously I don't have a band here with me, you can just literally and it sounds perfectly fine to play by yourself. It's pretty awesome. Now we're up to the pre-chorus, and it's just 3 power chords. It's this F sharp to a C sharp to a B, but there's this weird little rhythm to it with a little rake. So he goes. Right? That's the rhythm to get down. And I will say it's really awkward. It actually took me a couple times listening to it. I'm like, is that what's going on? There's so many guitars and so much sound, you know, in the 80s, like, you know, this big anthem, you know, style sound, especially for a song like this. So it took me a minute to get down what he was doing, but it's just, there's two parts to it. That's the first part that goes. And the second part actually has two pieces to it as well. The first time he does it, he goes from an E to a B to an A. So and the second time he does it, he goes from an E to an A to a B. And that goes right into the chorus. Chorus is the same three chords, E, A, and B. If you hear that note that's played right before that B, he's just slightly hitting an A. So you get that, right? All right, so for the solo, it's actually a really simple solo, just a lot of picking. And this is where he's playing that E up here. So that's just a walk down from the 7th fret, 7, 6, 5. So I'm going to start with an open E, and then go. Then the second part of it does the exact same run, except on the end of it, that's when he goes up this little. Right back to that chord. The tab's up there, you can figure it out. It's very, very simple. Then he has this little riff he does that's like. All he's doing is he's barring it on the 2nd fret, right? And going from the 4th to the 5th. And then that last part, which is a really cool riff, he does it really quick, it's kind of subtle. He's hitting an open E, bending on the 5th fret on the A, going back to the E, and then hitting this other E up here on the D string. Right? So it goes. And that's pretty much the whole song. This song is super fun to play. It's very hard for bands to duplicate the way Def Leppard did it with all the chorusing and their voices and this huge you know, this massive sound they just, you know, this song is pretty classic. So if you have any recommendations of songs you'd like me to do for you, let me know so I can start working on them. Thanks for watching. Until I see you again, keep rocking.